I'm here with Bob Camp, the original creator of Ren and Stimpy. Am I correct?
Actually, I'm the co-creator of the series.
You're co-creator of the series. Now, a lot of the kids have these days remember, especially the 30-year-olds like me, remember Ren and Stimpy on Nickelodeon. Have you gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of the fans coming up here sitting there going, you know?
I get that constantly. They all say, wow, thanks for making my childhood weird. They say, wow, my mom didn't let me watch it, but my dad and I snuck away and watched it anyway. And, you know, it's like a big part of their childhood.
Now, it definitely has been, I know at least for me and some of my friends have been a big influence on our childhoods. It was, you know, even some of our parents even sat there and watched it. Did you get a lot of that feedback also?
Yeah, I get everybody, every age group. And the key to that is when we did the show, we did not focus on making a show just for little kids, you know, because that's like saying we're only going to make one kind of food if you're between the ages of 6 and 11. It's just stupid, and it's the way network people think. They go, oh, 6 to 11-year-olds. So suddenly they have a kind of a narrow view of what it is a 6 to 11-year-old can or should watch. And my point of view is, look, if a 6-year-old gets a joke that's meant for a 15-year-old, then he's entitled to get it and entitled to the laughs that go along with it. And I think that kids are a lot smarter and more sophisticated than adults are willing to admit. And, you know, I like to do stuff that is funny and goofy and fun for kids, but also has lots of fun sort of innuendo there for the adults to enjoy too.
Now, has this actually been your first year at Motor City Comic Con?
This is my first year. I was at the Fanfare Con year before last. Yeah.
Okay. I see you brought some stuff. Is there anything that you would like to show off to anybody that would be watching?
I'm selling prints of commissions I've done. I have original animation cells from the series, and I'm doing sketches. I'm doing original sketches for people if they're interested.
Now, what would you say to the entire fan base that would sit there and say, well, we want this back, we want to see this again? What would you say to all of them?
Here's what I'm saying. First of all, I don't think Nickelodeon would ever do a series again. But I think there's a pretty good chance that Paramount, which is also owned by Viacom, the parent company, would. I really do think that there's a chance they may want to do a feature. So my shout out to everybody is contact Nickelodeon and say, we want a Ren and Stimpy feature by Bob Camp.
And I would definitely be part of that.
Yeah, I got the goods. I can do it. I'm ready to do it. I got the whole movie in my head, and it's just waiting to come out.
Absolutely fantastic. I don't know how everybody else would not be on board with that. Now, one last thing. Billy West did the voices and everything. How's your relationship been with him? Have you been in contact with him lately?
I saw Billy. When did we see Billy last? In September. We were on in a panel of a show in New York City, which was about a new book about Nickelodeon in the 90s. We're going to be at the pop cultural event in Boston next week, and I'm going to be sharing a table with Billy. So I'm going to get a good fill of Billy. Billy's the best. He's the funniest, most talented guy I've known, and a great voice actor. Amazing talent.
And he's done so many voices, including Ren and Stimpy, and I thank you very much for coming out here. It's been great seeing you, and I'm sure everybody else would be happy to see you too. Thank you.